everybody. Today we're going to make a really good hearty Dollar Tree meal, and it's kind of like comfort food and what I think is really delicious. Anyway, I'll tell you what we're going to, the ingredients we're going to use, which anything here can be bought at the Dollar Tree. And so these are the Dollar Tree Texas toast, and you get the garlic flavored Texas toast, and you get 6 thick slices of this. Then the Merrill smoked sausage, egg noodles, and the stir fry blend. And we'll be using a little bit of olive oil and butter, garlic, salt, and oregano or Italian spice. And remember that you can choose different like vegetables, whatever you want to do. You can just use the basics of this and then build on it, whatever you think that you would like to do. So I'm going to get you started here. Over here is our pot that will be ready in a minute, and we're going to boil our egg noodles in it. And then I have this pan here that we're going to put a little olive oil in. And this olive oil did not come from the Dollar Tree, but they do sell olive oil. So put a little olive oil and a little butter. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of butter. And you want those two to melt together. And while that is melting, you can go ahead and cut up your kielbasa or your smoked sausage. So the way I'm going to cut them is at a slight angle, and about maybe ½ an inch thick. You can cut the pieces in half if you want, but I believe these will be fine. And I'm going to go ahead and put those in the butter and olive oil mixture. And I'm going to push those over to the side a little bit to let them start heating up and browning a little bit. And then on the other side of the pan, I'm going to put this stir fry mixture. So we're going to just let I'm just going to let them cook in the olive oil and the butter. I'm going to try to keep them separated as much as possible because in the end they won't be mixed together. But to cook them, you know, they are going to be cooked the same way, so we just cook them in the same pan. So this is it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and get the egg noodles in the pot. It's getting ready to boil. I'm going to get the bread in the oven. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit because the vegetables were frozen. It really made the temperature go down. And when we come back, I'll show you what's next. We're back and ready to put this meal together. I did forget to show you one thing we'll be using, and that is cream of mushroom soup. I did get that at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if they always have name brand, but I guess you could use any cream soup that you think would be good for your taste. And I've only been gone long enough for the egg noodles to cook, so that's about 8 minutes or so, and the whole thing has done except the bread's still browning, but by the time I get this done, it should be finished. So I'll go ahead and take you down. This is the egg noodles, which I'm going to dump into a colander here in the sink. And I'm going to cut that burner off and shake them to get the excess water off. And now put them back into the colander, or into the pot. Open up the cream of mushroom soup. But before I do that, I'm going to put, this is about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to put that in with the noodles just to give this recipe a little extra richness. So, you do not have to do that if you don't want to. I just think it will just make it that much better. Then I'm going to put this cream of mushroom soup in. And I'm going to put half of this can of milk. I don't want the soup to get too thin. I want it to kind of stick on the noodles. So I put half a can of milk. And now I'm just stirring that up, getting the egg noodles coated. And getting the soup and the milk warmed up. There's still heat coming from the burner even though it's turned off, so it's getting the milk and the soup nice and hot. Okay, next I want to add some seasoning, and I'm going to put garlic salt, and I'm going to put quite a bit because I want to really be able to taste the garlic. And I told you I was going to put oregano or Italian seasoning, but I decided to put basil instead. Just because I love basil so much. So I put about 1 tablespoon of basil and probably 1.5 tablespoons of garlic salt. And here's what it looks like so far. Then, I didn't realize that the camera was so far away. Maybe you didn't get to see. I'm going to just take the meat and put it in with the noodles. And I'll leave the vegetables in the pan and stir that up. And there it is. Let's see if the bread's done. It's starting to get brown around the edges, and I think I'm going to take it on out because I don't like my bread too hard and crunchy, and this looks good. So here's the bread, the garlic toast, and that's almost perfect for me. So now that is it. It took, I don't know, 20 minutes to make this maybe. It just really took no time. So I'm going to plate some up. And put some vegetables beside of it. You could put these on top of it if you wanted to. But this is going to be my husband's plate after I do a taste test with it. So I don't know which way he would want it, so I'll just do it like this. Here's the bread. And there's the meal. I think it really looks and smells delicious. So let's give her a taste. That is really, really good. That extra garlic really has made it good. The vegetables have a little firmness to them, but they're not crunchy, just like I like them. I did, when they were cooking in the pan, put a little garlic salt and pepper on them. So season them however you like them. I didn't try the kielbasa. Let me get a taste of it. That is good. So I don't know if I told you, but the whole meal, not counting the little bit of milk I used, and the butter and olive oil, this whole meal is $5. So I would say there is at least 4 meals out of it with extra bread for somebody. Anyway, and they're good sized portions. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this Dollar Tree meal and make it for your family. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.